Hello, today in this video I will analyze airline data with the help of Neo4J and Python. Neo4J is a graphical database which analyzes data in the form of graphs. First we understand about data where the city and the airport is given with the details like the region, runways, longest, altitude, country and continent is given with the longitude and latitude. Now we understand about the second data where the source airport and the destination airport is given with distance in the form of kilometers. So for implementing this the neo4j and python, we have to import some libraries like neo4j and import neo graph database from neo4j. Then we have created a class which takes url, username and password for connecting python with neo4j and create a connection. Now for first we create some unique constraint for our nodes in the graph. So our nodes will be airport, city, region, country, continent, and we create an index of airport on location. Then we set some properties of our nodes and create a relationship between them. I have created the node airport city and create relationship like airport in city CI, airport in country CO, and set their parameters. Now we created a weighted graph of distance from the source station to the destination station. Uh, we have run this query for creating this relationship. We can see the visualization of our graph and the relationship between them by running this in here. So we'll for looking at the schema of our graph, we run this query. Here we see the relationship that we have created, the region in continent, the city, the airport have has a route from airport to different airports. So we have created our first schemas. Now let's look at some queries for finding a basic graph exploratory data analysis. For looking at some airports, we can run match. Match is like select all in SQL. So match airport and top any random five airport from our data. Now if we have to find number of airport per continent, we can run this query where airport on continent return the count star and in the decreasing order minimum maximum all the descriptive ish analysis we can also done with this EDA. Graphical database can do all the uh, analysis that we can also do in SQL. We can also use some data science library. Now we will create some projections for applying the data science algorithms. For creating a projection, we can use gds.graph.project and yield the graph name, not projection, not count. It is the mandatory things for our projection. Now for finding the shortest distance from two airports, we will use Dijkstra's algorithm. It is a graphical algorithm. As our database is graphical, we can use this algorithm to find the shortest distance from the source and the target airport. So we will use this query in visualization to see the distance in graphical form. As we run our query here, we have created a projection of node and relationship Now we will visualize the shortest distance between the our sample two airports. So we will randomly select any two airports and find the smallest distance between them. Now we will run our query for finding the shortest distance between the source and the target airport. Our source airport is Denmark and the target airport is Maldives. Now we run this query and see what. As we run the our query, we find the uh, sorted distance between the Denmark and the Maldives International, which have this route. From Denmark, we have to first go to the some country, and after that, Helsinki city. Then we have to go to Moscow. Then for the Maldives, so it is the shortest route. Hence, we have created analysis with the help of Neo4J. Also, we apply some data science algorithm. We can do more with this, like to identify the fraud and different graphical connections. Now that's all for today.